called a communicator. Master of man's faith. A light will lead us towards you from inside you to discover for yourself in order to help direct your path.
But in spite of that, to still be able to reach your hands and say,
working in my own land. Man, I'm gonna have all kinds of animals. Some cows, some sheep, some of them nice horses. Man, I love horses. One man is gonna be such a monster. It's like the devil in him or something. He just wants to yell and scream. He almost whipped me yesterday. He said I fed the pig too late. And I said, that's the point. The pig been eating on my day, sir. And he said, don't talk back to me and don't be starving my pig. He more worried about them pigs than he is me. He ain't gonna do nothing but eat them darn pigs anyway. That's all he wants, to get the pigs all nice and fat so he can be eating real good. I want to stay. He's too hard. Man, I tell you, it's like the devil in himself. Dogs! Dogs! I hear dogs!
Who is he? What's going on and where are we? Mid-1800s Philadelphia. That's John Punch. He's an indentured servant.
Indentured servant? I think I've heard of it before.
In the early years of America, colonists were mostly farmers and shopkeepers, following hard time work. So they reduced contracts on men and women from England and Germany to work for them here in America for a period of 3 to 7 years. They were fed, given a place to stay, and trained in skill. You see, most indentured servants were treated like families. Afterward, the young person was given fresh clothes and free to leave. Many would begin their own farms, and others would use their new skills to start a trade.
That don't sound bad. I'll ship you to my new country, which has to work for me so I can make my money back. And then I'll feed you and you'll be on your way. And if you think about it, I'm like an indentured servant right now. Mom and Dad feed me, I do my own chores, and for the holidays I get new clothes. So why is he running away?
Sometimes the landlords can be cruel and abusive. This gentleman is John Punch. He'll be caught and tried in Virginia court. The punishment for this young man will be 30 lashes. And John Punch will go down in history as one of the first blacks to be sentenced to slavery for the rest of his life because of this reason. This messenger was the beginning of slavery. No, it didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual change from indentured servitude to free work for economic gain. Come on, guys, let's go.
All servants imported and brought to the country who are not Christians in their native country shall be accounted to be slaves. All Negroes, mulattoes, Indian slaves within this dominion shall be held to real estate. If any slave resists his master, correcting such slave shall happen to be killed. In such correction, the master shall be free of all punishment, as if the accident never happened. Virginia General Assembly Declaration of 1705.
Look at it. Think that asked merely to free my family. Yeah, I know it's dangerous, but I have to know what God said to me. It is all possible if I believe.
Why don't you listen? I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it. No, I'm trying to tell you. I want to hear it. Miss Tubman, where are we at? It is really cold, and the children are getting restless and hungry. How far and how long to go?
I told you we lost. She don't know her way. I positively passed it before. I see these land and I see these trees. We're going in circles.
Be quiet, Madeline. You've done none but complain since you left. Miss Tubman been doing this for a long time now. She know where she's going now. Look, you shouldn't have stayed if you're going to be complaining to be so much trouble. You had to do
body. Be well. Be true to thyself.
I will. Thank you. Wow, she's amazing.
Yes, she is. She commits herself to the free slave. After this trip, like she said, she goes back and frees her family. She spent more than 11 years freeing slaves to the Underground Railroad. She once said to President Abraham Lincoln, God won't let Master Lincoln beat the South until he does the right thing first. He also, under orders of Secretary of War, Edmund Stanton, and alongside Colonel James Montgomery, she was the first woman to lead an armed assault against the Civil War, rescuing more than 700 slaves.
General Tubman! General Tubman! Where's the General Tubman? I thought she was this way. I can't have any mistakes. I need the General. Her knowledge is... We must catch up to her. As long as we're tracking her, she's going to continue to evade us. I need her now. Where are you, Tubman? If I don't find you, what do I do? What do I do?
Who's he? He's kind of tense, kind of scary.
He has major decisions to make. It'll determine what history he writes for himself. That's John Brown. He's famous for the Harper's Ferry raid. He's an abolitionist who believes the only way to free the slaves was by force, and at times called General Tubman's Ferry. She shared her knowledge of how she freed slaves, her underground networks, and followed resources in the bordering states of Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. She also gathered former slaves, now free, living in Canada, who might be willing to join the fight.
What's the Harper's Ferry raid?
On October 16, 1859, I led a 21-man attack on Harper's Ferry Army in West Virginia near Pennsylvania. I had 16 white men and 5 blacks, 3 of which were my own sons. I seized the armory containing 100,000 musket rifles, which I wanted to use to arm local slaves as I continued heading south from plantation to plantation. My plan was to have the movement spread throughout the South, essentially ending slavery and crumbling the economy slave states fighting to keep slavery. It actually was successful until 2 days later. I was overturned by U.S. Marines led by then Colonel Robert E. Lee. I have, if you may please the court, a few things to say. In the first place, I deny everything but what I have all along admitted. The design on my part to free the slaves. I intended certainly to have made a clear thing of that matter ever since I went to Missouri, getting the slaves, bringing them over, and finally leaving them in Canada. Now I designed to have done more than that on a major scale. You see, I'm held here in this court, in your eyes as a guilty man. But I believe in this book that I hold, that is called the Holy Bible, or the New Testament, that I'm acting in accord with the will of God, that anyone who is in bond or enslaved should be liberated and freed. Now, if this means the shedding of my blood by obeying such an instruction, then I'm willing to lose my life at any cost. I humbly submit to that law. So with that being said, I'll do whatever it takes to please my Lord. So let it be done.
What happens to him?
They hung him and 2 of his sons for treason.
He ended his life trying to enslave me. He didn't have to do it.
Yes, he did have to.
What is freedom? It is the right to choose one's own employment. Certainly, it means that. If it means anything, when any individual, or better yet, combination of individuals undertake to decide for any man when he shall work, where he shall work, and what he shall work, and for whom he shall work for, he or they have perfectly reduced him to slavery. He is a slave. It defeats the beneficent intentions of the government. If it has beneficent intentions in regard to the freedom of our people. I've had but one idea for the last 3 years to present to the American people. I am for the immediate, unconditional, and universal enfranchisement of the black man in every state in the Union. Without this, his liberty is a mockery. Without this, you might as well almost retain the own name of slavery for his condition. For in fact, if he is not a slave of an individual master, he is a slave of society and holds liberty as a privilege, not as a right. He is also at the mercy of the mob and has no means of protecting himself. We may be asked, I say, why do we want it? Well, I'm going to tell you why we want it. We want it because it's our right, first of all. No class of men can, without instruction of their own nature, be content with any deprivation of their rights. We want it again as a means for educating our race. By depriving us, you will affirm our incapacity to form an intelligent judgment, respecting public men and public measures. You declare before the world that we are unfit to exercise the elective franchise. By this means, leads us to undervalue ourselves, to put a low estimate upon ourselves, to feel that we have no possibilities like other men. Again, I would like to elect the franchise as a colored man, because ours is a peculiar government based upon a peculiar idea. And that idea, my friend, is universal suffrage, the universal right to vote.
Who is he?
Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey, known throughout history as Frederick Douglass. Ex-slave, abolitionist, orator, and statesman, he brought the argument that slaves had enough intellectual power to function as independent American citizens. He fought for the equality of all people, black, white, and women suffrage.
Wait, what does suffrage even mean?
Suffrage means the right to vote. To have the right to vote is to provide a betterment for your country, a voice. Remember the Articles of Confederation and Perpetual Union of 1786, which in 1787 became the Constitution of the United States, written for the people, by the people. Laws are put into place to ensure the rights of people. Blacks and women's rights to vote were just two of the most important issues that Frederick Douglass felt passionate about at this time.
Frederick Douglass? I know a little bit about him. He was raised by his grandmother when his mother was taken away from him when he was just a baby. And at age 6, he was completely taken away from all of his family. And at age 8, he became a houseboy for a new slave master.
And that's why I was talking absolutely about the message. But when Master found out, he was upset. See, it was against the law to teach slaves how to read and write. That's when I found out I could no longer be a slave. And when I was 20, I escaped slavery. Because when Mrs. stopped the lesson, I would then give my food to the neighborhood boys I played with outside. In exchange, they continued my lessons on reading and writing. And again, at the age of 20, I escaped slavery by disguising myself as a slave. And there, I ran away to Massachusetts. I became the trusted advisor and friend to my dear friend, President Abraham Lincoln. I published my own newspaper article, the North Star. I was to become the United States Marshal for the District of Columbia, the recorder for the deeds of Washington, D.C., and the Minister General for the Republic of Haiti. My 3 keys of success in life: believe in yourselves, take advantage of every opportunity, and use the power or spoken in written language to effect a positive change in yourself and in society. Ashanti, what is possible for me is possible for you. Be true to thyself, my sister.
Yeehaw! How do, ladies? I'm Nat. Nat Love is what they call me. Roughest, toughest, meanest, so friendliest cowboy ever.
Cowboy? You mean with horses and Indians?
Yes, ma'am. Happy as I am. Why is there such a look upon your face? They're beautiful.
I'm sorry, I just never heard of a black cowboy. It's nothing.
What? So you mean to tell me you never even heard of my old buddy Bulldog Phil Pickett? His ankle where he bite down the cows up and princess to the ground with me and like. Anyways, y'all was born a slave by age 11, slavery was over. And man needed to work. See, my father taught me how to read and write before he died. God bless his soul. He said if you ever want to be anything in life, you should learn how to communicate, especially here in Tennessee where I was born. Oh yeah, I farmed a bit until I won a horse in the raffle. Sold it for $100, gave that to my mom and moved out to Dodge City. Yes, ma'am, they there I really got the last of my horse. Riding and shooting. They there call me Red River Dick. I don't know, but it sounded good. Oh yeah, after that I moved out to Texas. It was rough and tough there. Fights all the time. Got to be strong to be a cowboy. Yeehaw! But I love it. So after that I moved out to Deadwood, South Dakota, and joined the rodeo. Listen, y'all, I went rope, throw, top, griddle, saddle, and bronco riding contest. Yes, ma'am. They dare call me Deadwood Dick. I don't know, but it sounded good. What the heck? Listen, ladies, I got to go. The stupid cattle running cockeyed. Ladies, I'll bid you adieu. Yeehaw!
Can't even pray for yourself, but today I want to agree with you.